The Footy Show spends millions of dollars in sending correspondents all over the globe looking for that quirky little bit of sporting stuff that happens that might be just a little bit unusual. Unfortunately, this week we couldn't find any, so it's back to the footy. Let's have a look at Brent Tate in action here. He gets through the line and starts stumbling. The defence gets there and stops him. Now, Liam Fulton surely has got to stop having baked beans before a game. You just can't do that, Liam. There's some problem down there. Now, Aaron Payne's used to getting hit in the jats, but he's getting hammered by all his mates here. Andrew Fafita just getting a prostate check there from one of the opposition, the Melbourne players. Now, Darren Lockyer was freezing down in Canberra. He's got gloves on. How about a beanie, Darren? That would have been better. Now, this cameraman's come straight from Fishwick. He's just robbed something down in Fishwick. Justin Murphy, a former Bulldog. Have a look at this. Straight over the fence he goes. And our very own Fatty was at the Sea Eagles game the other night. The boys there are drinking beer. What about Fat? 2 glasses of Chardonnay for the Fat. Fair dinkum, Fat. You are kidding yourself. You're no longer the people's person, Fat. What are you going to do about that?
In my defence, I was having a little Sav Blanc, and the bride said at half-time, going to the Brasco, hold my glass. That's simple as that. That's all it was.
Yeah, right. Are you sure she said glass? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's move on. We've got some more great stuff here. Now, look, one of the secrets of being a captain of any side is when you toss the coin, you've got to call heads or tails. Now, the Fremantle Dockers captain got it wrong the other day. You should either, when you toss, you call it, but this bloke not only didn't call, he tried to bluff as if he did call. Have a look.
What did you call? I didn't hear. Go again. Sorry, mate.
Speaking of AFL, different warm-ups in the AFL. That's how they warm up there. Now, next one is of Willie Mason. This is the way he warms up. He does the Willie Mason shuffle. Have a look at the head on Wayne Bennett here. What about his coach, Benny, having a look? Said, yep, that's on TV, I think. Willie, you better stop doing that. Sammy Stoser, she's performed her own shuffle. Oh, go Sammy. Now, this wouldn't be a footy show without some Falcons. There's one bang. Lewis Robert Thompson. Now, in Brazil, what about this fan? Now, don't tell me he wasn't aiming at this play. Have a look at the fans in the background go up here. Bang. We know the tennis is on in New York at the moment. Now, Central Park is famous for its squirrels. Now, I don't know how far Flushing Meadows is away from Central Park, but one of the squirrels found its way to Flushing Meadow. Here it is at the tennis the other day, bouncing along. Now, have a look at that little squirrel. They're trying to get it. Now, it wasn't injured, this squirrel. I don't know how it wasn't, but it got away from it. What about this one at the IndyCars? How lucky was it? You think that's lucky? Have a look at this kangaroo at Bathurst. Have a look at this. Miss, miss, miss. Now, that is the luckiest kangaroo I've ever seen. What about some seagulls at the races? Here they are, there's horses and there's jockeys falling everywhere. Now, Steve Lowry is a wonderful golfer. He thought he was going to have an eagle, but he got a seagull instead. Now, this seagull's picked it up and just conked it in the water. Can you believe it? He was looking at an eagle, got a seagull. That is the end of Home Timber and Hardware stuff you may have missed.